The Jordan Long Show. This channel consists of a man playing with dolls every day since 2013. These videos range from a couple of things, but is usually a story between his two dolls. The channel itself is relatively innocent, with nothing too concerning about it. It starts to get weird when you scroll down to some of his really old videos. These titles range from a numerous amount of topics, but they're quite concerning, like this one, this, even this. Videos themselves just consist of him having both dolls have a conversation between them about the topic in the title. The only really disturbing things in these videos is some of the conversations they have, and him occasionally pleasing himself while making them. Again, the channel itself is not very disturbing, just quite strange of how often he posts. He even runs 4 more accounts that also post daily. And please, out of everything we talk about in this video, this person is not even close to them. So please, especially on this one, do not harass or send any type of hate to this person. They most likely have some type of mental issue. But I have to say, this is a very strange channel, and it's gotta be one of the most confusing channels I've ever came across. User 9472. This account has been around for about 2 years, and it's another channel that on the surface seems to be someone trying to be too edgy or trying to make it into an ARG. But something about this account is very strange. The first 2 videos posted on the channel is just pictures with ominous background sounds, with the second one being a frequency played at 2500. The third video is where it starts to get more strange. I think it goes without saying that these videos are quite strange, and there's really nothing to follow, as it's just someone contorting their body and still framing their movements. The next video is someone completely covered in blankets and moving their hand like they were talking. And for some reason, the following video would be an old lady running after a wagon while crying, with the next video being a man in a ski mask wrapped in Christmas lights. This theme consists throughout the channel, with even more strange videos like a woman with a dead fish in her mouth. It's clear that the channel has no consistency and basically just posts random eerie videos. And the thing is that user 9472 actually has deleted some of these. The Sun would make an article over this channel, mainly pertaining to a video with a supposed unalive body, and luckily the video is archived here. The video isn't confirmed to be real at all, and if I were to guess, I would go with it being staged. But lastly, perhaps the most disturbing video is this one. In this video, a man harms his feet, starting with lit cigarettes, moving on to salt, and ending the video off with giving the viewer the assumption that he was going to use scissors on himself. Again, this is all very interesting and quite disturbing, but it's most likely just someone trying to make this into some sort of ARG. CO.AG. CO.AG's channel is extremely disturbing at first sight. His bio states, CO.AG loves stinky armpits, which is already concerning. The channel features videos of his character engaging in strange fetishes, including one with questionable liquid on a computer screen. Most alarmingly, there's a video titled "Armpits Me" that is highly disturbing. He claims in the video if the viewers write his name on their armpits and send it to him, he will give them a Roblox gift card. The video specifically states at the bottom that age doesn't matter. This appears to be a ploy to lure children into sending inappropriate pictures while bribing them with a currency for a popular kids game. And before CO.AG's Twitter account got suspended, he followed multiple minors and used his platform to promote this inappropriate behavior. The content on this channel is extremely disturbing, and I strongly advise against seeking it out or viewing any of these images. This person's actions are extremely concerning and predatory, and they should be reported and removed from the website to protect young users. Mei. This channel features content relating to dogs, with almost every thumbnail consisting of close-up shots of animals' privates or sexually suggestive themes. The majority of the titles are related to dog mom or talking about the dog's supposed pregnancy. It's even more disturbing that all these videos are monetized by YouTube despite the disgusting thumbnails. In some of the videos, the person who runs the account would be featured in them calling himself the funny dinosaur while wearing a Hulk mask. And even more disturbingly, he'd be featured in these videos and sometimes even touch the dog's private parts multiple times. In another video, he dresses the dog up in clothes and smears lipstick on the dog's face. The video itself isn't too bad compared to the others, but specifically in the comments, a user would call the creator sick and says he deserves jail time, where Mei would heart these comments and even reply with thanks. In another video, someone calls him this, where he would reply with ha 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 ha. Another user says this for him to reply with these two emojis. It's pretty clear that he doesn't try to deny this, as even a commenter would ask him this question, which he would reply with yes. He even has a following of similar people like him, as one user even commented, "It was so thrilling that my legs were shaking." That exact same person would comment on another video, and when translated, it would say, "I want to sell my younger sister," which Mei responded with, "If you sell, I want to buy." This same person would say this under another video, "My younger sister gets this every day, ha ha," which Mei again responds with 4 5s. And for some reason, this is a recurring theme on this channel, where people would comment a bunch of numbers, where he would just respond with a series of his own. And I really have no clue of what this is supposed to mean. It's pretty clear that his entire fan base is just like him, and they're willing to even leave the comments in their videos basically confirming this. One of these people even completely just bluntly said in a reply, "I have a wife, but I'm more attracted to animals." On the playlist tab on Mei's channel, he has a saved playlist with a ton of videos from a channel called Cat Cup Q, which posts very similar videos to Mei and even features the same dog from his own channel. The content on this channel is basically the same as Mei, with one of his videos titled this. In the video, there's a kid that looks like he's trying to force him to do what's in the title, but it's pretty unclear if that was truly the intention. Cat Cup Q also has a playlist that features similar videos. There's probably a lot more behind this story, but honestly, this content is so disgusting, I have no desire to keep digging, as it's pretty clear that this guy is this, and he deserves to be removed from the platform and even jailed, as I can't even try to imagine what actually happens behind the scenes. And unfortunately, this channel will most likely stay up, as YouTube has a serious problem with animal AB, and it's not even a recent thing either. Channels like this have been around for a long time, with almost all of them being monetized and never getting removed, despite the multiple reports. A similar case of this happened when the YouTuber Nick Crowley made a series over fake animal rescues, where he would expose these channels for animal AB. And instead of YouTube stopping these channels, they went on unpunished, while Nick got community guideline strikes. It's an unfortunate theme on YouTube where it seems like the people doing bad things gets protected and the people that try to stop them are the ones that get punished. Smart Schoolboy 9 is an Instagram account that is ran by a deeply disturbed individual. Before people would start uncovering this account, it was relatively obscure. His page consisted of strange posts of him dressing up as a schoolboy and acting like he was going to school despite him looking like a grown man. In a lot of his post descriptions, he tries to push this by trying to make it seem like he's a kid that goes to school. For example, on a wobbling bus to go home after a really good day at school and projects until late. I am the only child on the bus. He posts another video making it seem like he was on the bus again, although these are clearly just videos of him adding a wobble effect to it. There are other disturbing posts like home from school, where he would walk down a hallway while trying to show off his outfit. In another post, he would claim to be in a school's backyard with a description that reads, "Then I'm riding the bus after school with other boys, also age 8, 9, and 10. Clearly, he's just in his own backyard and it's easy to tell by the trash cans in the background. He continues his pattern with almost every post of him being dressed up as a schoolboy, and in some of these he even tries to mimic their movement, which in turn looks nothing like a kid walking, and sometimes he even tries to talk like a kid.
Good, I recommend these. Good, I recommend. Good, I recommend these. Good, I recommend these. I'm here at school.
And very disturbingly, even in some of these posts, he would post actual pictures of children. And one of these was a kid in nothing but a bathing suit. He actually has posted a lot of this content, with lack of clothes being a constant theme. He would also frequently post pictures of kids that he supposedly went to school with, and would give a description on how he knew them. Another recurring theme on this account is him mentioning his mini boots. He adds them in a lot of his posts, almost like he wants the person viewing to know he's wearing them. This weird addition could be really anything from him trying to look like a schoolboy to even a weird boot fetish. It's also a very common theme for him to add to what looks to be makeup to these supposed classmates, and even to himself, as clearly this isn't a real facial shape of a real person. In SSB, we'll call him this from now on, he looks to have some type of prosthetic in his mouth region. If I were to guess, it would be something in his mouth, as even the top teeth don't look real. SSB also seems to always be sticking out his tongue in most of his pictures. For some reason, even his skin tone is extremely pale and doesn't even match up to his hands in some pictures. SSB also runs other accounts similar to this one, with one of them named Mile.S95. There's a very disturbing post on this account of SSB apparently chasing a child while laughing. If you also take a look at his following list, you would see him following multiple underage children and even other accounts that look like his, and with no surprise, these are his alternate accounts. Probably the most bizarre alt account was an account named Stephanie Schooley, and at first glance it doesn't look as bad as SSB, as most of the post seems to be just a blog of a schoolgirl. But the more you look at this account, the more it starts to look like it's run by SSB. As in some of these posts, the supposed Stephanie looks like how SSB would edit photos of his supposed classmates. The way these people look is very uncanny and is clearly not a real person. This gets more apparently obvious as the timeline of Stephanie's supposed age doesn't add up. In 2020, she claimed to be 12, and as recent as 2023, she still claims to be 13. This account would also post deepfake videos of the supposed Stephanie talking, with even using AI at some points. It's very disturbing, and we even see posts of the supposed Stephanie being posted with a lack of clothes similar to how SSB would post. And very similar to SSB, Stephanie would also post real pictures of children and claim that they were them. In a lot of these posts, there are mentions or images of heels, which again seems to be a direct link to SSB's account. Stephanie also has a Facebook and a Twitter account, but compared to her Instagram, these are very tame and doesn't include a lot of significant content. It would be later confirmed by people investigating this account that SSB actually does run this account, and there are even images as early as 2019 of him dressing up as Stephanie. This rabbit hole goes deeper than you think, and if you want to learn more about this, I highly recommend checking out Nick Curley's video over this. I was originally going to make this into its own video, but I feel like Nick covered all the information needed on the topic. SSB is one of the most concerning accounts I've ever came across on the internet, truly making him one of the most disturbing users on the internet.